The engine of the 599 GTO has been closely derived from the 599XX, on which we've brought the necessary modifications for homologation. The most evident are the insertion of the catalytic converter and the exhaust silencer. It's a 12-cylinder V engine with 65-degree V, 92mm bore and 75.2 stroke for a total capacity of 6 litres. The engine disperses a maximum of 670 horsepower and therefore reaches 112 horsepower per litre as specific power. This data characterizes the 599 GTO engine as the most powerful ever installed by Ferrari in a road vehicle. To obtain these levels of maximum power, we have tuned the engine to high speeds. As you can see from the curve of the torque rises to 6,500 revs, where we reach the maximum value of 620 Newton meters, and falls very little in the successive revs until maximum speed. Consequently, the power curve is always increasing and gives the sensation of always being pulled until the limiter. The engine is anyway very elastic and can also be used at medium and low speeds. To obtain this result, we have worked both on the dynamic fluid and on the mechanics to reduce the internal friction. We have a new induction manifold with entrance divergent. We have some short conduits, designed purposely to match the engine to the high speeds, with the horns integrated in the casting of the covers. We also have an offset between the two cylinder banks in the front, which was inserted to maximize the cylinder-by-cylinder performance of the engine. So we have obtained maximum performance at high speeds. We have managed to bring about a good presence of the extraction sound inside the passenger compartment with the choice of materials and the geometry.
This is the result. An ever-present sound, linear, and in addition to the engine's response, even when you downshift, it's ready to respond and makes the car really exciting.
Even the exhausts derive from those of the 599XX. They are manifolds with 6-in-1 geometries, to which we added 2 catalytic converters, one for each cylinder bank, which allows us to homologate the vehicle according to the Euro 5 and Lev 2 regulations. The geometry of the 6-in-1 on the exhaust induction helps us to obtain a shriller and purer tone with the predominance of the order of combustion. On the mechanical level, we have inserted processes, materials, superficial treatment on pistons, segments, cam axes and tappets, which allow us to reduce internal friction. These, with the addition of the drive shaft with aerodynamic maneuver arm and counterweight, have been reduced by 12% compared to the traditional 12-cylinder. The gear changing time in up has gone down by 60 milliseconds. Moreover, we have speeded up all the gears in down, and it is possible to change in multiple downs, keeping the down lever pulled during braking at limit.
Just keep the left lever pushed and automatically all the car's downs are carried out. To allow an entrance while curving, always with a correct gear change, and avoiding in this event 3 single commands to reach the correct gear change.
All these characteristics enhance the extremely sporty character of the 599 GTO.